Greetings and salutations, wonderful people. My name is Scribe, and welcome to part 16 of the Elder Scrolls 1 Arena. In the last episode, I forgot to set a timer, and so we are going to be doing that right now. So I was talking about mods in the last episode, and I was kind of talking about my intentions with the mods. So let's get right back to that. So the mods that I will probably just be adding will be the sort of quality of life stuff, such as extra, if I feel like it, extra fashion, adding in maybe bug fixes. Obviously, I'll probably be using all of the code patches. I'll be using a lot of the just basic good stuff. So one second, I need to actually look up something. Okay, yeah, actually, hang on. Am I going to be able to... No, okay. Crap. It is so far. Okay, let's move the other way. I don't like the float spell when it comes to this, but I don't have a choice because I can't rest. Anyway, so it's gonna be adding extra fashion if I need it. It's gonna be, bug fixes. It's gonna be just basic stuff like that. Graphics fixes if I need it. Which I don't think I will for some of it. I'm going to kind of keep it the same for Daggerfall, and then I won't do Morrowind unless I have to. In my defense, it was kind of my fault when I made Caetheryn, because I made her have black hair, which... I have a mod that will let me do a face that has black hair in Daggerfall, and then obviously in Oblivion and Skyrim I can make the hair color whatever I want. It's Morrowind that's the mild problem, because I think the darkest an Altmer's hair can go in that is brown, and I don't know. The trouble is with getting a different hair is that I feel like it would be not great looking. It wouldn't fit the graphics, the existing ones, if I just downloaded a new one. There we go. Freedom. Blessed freedom. Oh, hello. Can I punch you to death? Oh my goodness, I can actually. Yeah! I've never done this before, actually. I've never punched a goblin to death. In one hit, too! Dang. Maybe I should have hand-to-hand as my skill in Daggerfall, instead of using a staff. Because there's no staff weapons in Skyrim and not Daggerfall, Oblivion. There's none of those. So maybe hand-to-hand would be a good compromise here? I think so. Am I able to... Okay, can I punch you guys to death? Can. This feels like it shouldn't. This feels like it shouldn't work. How much damage do the fists do? I never actually was able to find that out. Oh, I'm able to rest now. Okay. We should probably rest to get rid of the float effect. Here we go. I mean, 6 hours ought to do it. Oh, there's enemies nearby. Who's nearby? Oh, hello. I wonder, can I punch you to death? I'm curious. Am I able to punch him to death? That's right. I can punch him to death. How? How does that work? How do the fists do damage? I need to learn how to like data mine or something and figure out the formula for hand-to-hand damage. Like how? Yeah, okay. Wait, can I punch the ghost? I can punch the ghost. Can I punch the ghost to death? Come on, let me punch the ghost to death. Come on. Come on. Let me do it. Let me punch the ghost to death. This is so stupid. How is this possible? I can't even tell if I'm doing... I think I'm doing damage. I can kill ghosts with my bare hands. This is the greatest game ever made. I can punch ghosts. Beat your heart out, TNT monk. I'm a one-woman weapon. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay. So apparently I can punch ghosts. That's fun. That's good to know. I can't believe that worked. We're just gonna have our dukes up for a little bit. You know, conservation of magicka and all that. Oh, my cheeks hurt from smiling too much. That's amazing. Yeah, we're definitely gonna be using hand to hand as our offhand or our non-magical weapon skill in Morrowind or Daggerfall. Who cares about wielding weapons? Give me that Doctor Strange stuff. Where I'm just capable of, you know, when I don't have magic, I'm just throwing hands. I cast punch. Let me punch the ghoul to death. I might need to start investing points into strength for this. I can kill them with like this. I can't believe that works. I mean, obviously for things like iron golems and stuff, this is not practical. But the fact it's at all possible is genuinely hilarious. Sorry about that. Alright. Yeah, okay, this is our character now. I know how to make it work in Skyrim. I know how to make it work in not Oblivion. I know how to make it work in Morrowind. I know how to make it work in Daggerfall. I don't know how to make a hand-to-hand work in Oblivion. Although in my defense, I also have played Oblivion the least. Do I have a better belt yet? Ebony belt? No, okay. This is the greatest thing ever. I wonder if the fists scale with your level. Because that makes sense to me. The only other thing I can think of to explain why I am capable of punching ghosts and ghouls to death is it probably does like a d4 of damage, and I'm just doing so many attacks that it just wears them down after a while because these guys are a little squishy. Yeah, you know, I bet when you were when you started watching this Let's Play, you didn't think that a high elf noble girl mage would just start, you know, punching spiders to death. I bet that wasn't on your particular card, was it? Alright. This is amazing. I love everything about this. Oh goodness. She's taken some Krav Maga classes. I think that's how you say it. Maybe I'm wrong. Troll is regenerated. Can I fist fight the troll? Oh, okay. Hello. Fist fight the troll. Okay, this isn't feasible. Hang on. This is a little too absurd for me. Burn touch 1. That's right. My fist softened him up for me. Look at that. Can you imagine burn touch doing that much damage in one hit? No. The only way it did that is if I did most of his health with my fist. This is ridiculous. I wish I had known about this sooner. I would have done it sooner. Imagine if I had done this against Lord Serial. I could have beaten him in hand-to-hand combat. This is ridiculous. Okay. Okay, so that's all of that. And there's just this stuff to map out now. Okay. So yeah. I did actually do research into like how the different weapon skills worked, because I actually was curious about how hand-to-hand functioned in Daggerfall, which I'll probably go into when I actually get to Daggerfall, but it's actually really interesting. I think it's pretty cool. So yeah. What exactly is down here? Probably a secret passage, more than likely. But yeah. Another one? There's an awful lot of trolls in this area. What is this, 4chan? Yeah, that's right. Want to end up like your friend over there? Well, probably. So, before I get rid of you, use a couple of these. And naturally, we must end him rightly with the mighty Blast of Blowhigh. See? Excellent. Oh wow, there's an entire section of the map here. Okay. That's kind of cool. I guess we drop in here. Ow. Jerk. Come over here and fight me like a spider. That's right. Pincer to fist combat. That's right, Caetheryn. Give him the old 1-2. There we go. You do actually kind of attack really fast, holy crap. Wait, I wonder if speed dictates how fast you attack. That would be funny. I could attack even faster. Oh, that would be so dumb. I could basically do the anime. The ora. I don't watch JoJo's, I'm sorry. To anybody who's a JoJo's fan, I don't watch JoJo's. I've been tempted to. I just haven't. I'm sorry. Alright, we need to be going north. That's where we need to be going. I have not leveled up like once. I still need so much XP. I need so much. Is it even like feasible for me to get this much? Possibly. I mean, if I started resting more, I mean, it's definitely possible, but at that point I'd basically just be begging to make the video longer. Okay. So there's something up here we can go explore. Oh. Map the... Sir? Yeah. Fist fight them. No, the sad thing is, I'm not even doing this to make the experience harder. It's just actually kind of efficient to do it this way. I'm not even kidding. It's actually kind of efficient. There we go. And then do this. And do this. And do this. And do this. Haha! Hardcore parkour. Where is this leading me? Oh, hello. Now, on the off chance you start doing actual scary damage, we're gonna do this. Then we're gonna fist fight ya. Actually, okay, I probably will be able to rest once I do this, so we're free to just die. Thank you. Alright, can I open this one? No. Can I open this one? No. This item will encumber me. I can open this one. Okay. Rude. Alright, let's drop stuff. -9 to AR. Okay, we're gonna drop this. Because why not? And then we're gonna drop this. There we go. That should give me some encumbrance. And then I already grabbed all this, right? Yeah, I did. Okay, so we're gonna start opening stuff. Oh, before I do that, let me put my fists away. Alright, let's start opening stuff. Gold. We like gold. 3. Boop, boop, and boop. And then this one. Boop, boop. Alright, cool. Alright, now we can rest. Let's do a bit of the old rest attempt until fully healed. Already. Okay. Wait, what? Ow! Where's the... oh. Neat. Alright. That is that done. So now we can do that and get going. So the mods I was kind of thinking for Morrowind are gonna be probably a little less impressive than the ones for Oblivion, because Oblivion is probably just gonna be like the patch and then like some graphics mods. And then Morrowind, it will probably be the patch, and then maybe like, I don't know, maybe some graphics mods. I don't know yet. I don't want to, but I will if it helps my vision. And then for Daggerfall, again, I'm probably not going to change much. I think the worst I might do is download a mod to save on save scumming, because it will allow me to get max on like rolls and stuff, which, I mean, bear in mind, yes, that is a little cheesy, but look at it from my perspective. I am probably going to end up having to save scum a lot anyway, so I would rather do it and save myself time than just saving and reloading constantly, because the end result will happen anyway, because the thing that is important to understand about Daggerfall is that in Arena there is no max cap. There is no maximum level. Basically, it will keep going until you either I'm going the wrong way. It will continue until you either get bored and stop playing, or it will keep going until you max out all of your statistics. And then by the time you do that, it's not a great time, because when you can't distribute your points, you have nothing to spend your points on. And the game won't let you exit out until you spend all of your points. So this is kind of the reason why you have noticed me being okay with lower stat rolls, because every tinier stat roll is the potential for one more level up than I got on my other character. That's also very important to remember that my stats for this character are nowhere even near being maxed out yet. So there is still plenty of opportunity for me to overlevel this character to insane degrees. I'm also not intentionally grinding out levels because I want to see what level I can arrive at naturally, because I think that makes for a more interesting experience. But I'm doing small things to influence it, like resting more and building the habit of resting instead of relying on potions, picking up magic items so that way I can use those instead of potions. And this is mostly for the benefit of me preparing for Daggerfall, because I'm not going to be able to do the same things in this game that I did for Daggerfall, and Daggerfall is just as hard. And because of the fact that I can't just carry around thousands of Restore Power Potions I can get on a whim, I actually consider Daggerfall to be harder than Arena. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm sure for your average martial player that Arena is probably not a walk in the park, you know? However, I also think that considering those warriors can't just buy a ton of health potions, I feel like they too have a similarly hard time as mages. I think Daggerfall is a more difficult game. That said, I do find navigating Daggerfall's tutorial dungeon to be far easier than Arena's, although considering how fast I got out of it when I started this experience, maybe it's not that bad. There we go. We're just fighting wolves with our bare hands. I am certain that she started using her bare fists while she was in Skyrim because somebody probably pointed out, like, you're gonna run out of fancy magic juice eventually, then what are you gonna do? And then she pulled up her staff or her stick, and they were like, you know, oh, got two perfectly good arms right there. And just like gestures to like her noodle arms. Either that or this is like some special form of alt-Mary martial arts that she has learned. But I like to imagine that as she's been in different locations, she has picked up little habits from the cultures she has been in, which, I mean, naturally the Altmer will despise about her and probably say that she has ruined her perfect Alt-Mary blood, but for Caetheryn, it is about being more in tune with Mundus and other stuff. Alright, we're not going to fistfight this one. I could fistfight him, but this is faster. That's the thing, is do I want the job done faster, or do I want the job done efficiently? Efficiently, I would want to use as little magicka as possible. So the fists are good for like early enemies. Bad for other enemies that can tear apart my shield of no thank you. Alright, we're almost done mapping out the area. And then that will be this floor done. This is probably going to be a very long dungeon, if I'm being honest. Especially with me trying to, map everything out and get all the treasure and all that stuff. There we go. But this is fine. Excellent. Alright. That is everything. I am free to leave now. Okay, how do I get out of here? Okay. So we want to be facing north. We want to go west. Jump. Oops. Jump. There we go. And then we want to head up here. Okay, and then we want to go through this door. And then we want to go here, go up, take a right, go up, take a left, and then take a right. Okay. So we want to go here, and then we take a right, and then we take a left, and then we follow this path, and then we take a left, and then we go past to where this door is, then we take a right, and we open this gate, and then we go back up. Alright, cool. That's done. So now we need to head through here, and then we can open this door. So we can go here. So it appears that Caetheryn has done everything she needs to get this piece of the Staff of Chaos. So surely this is easy. I mean, we've done everything. I mean, this is about as long as it took to get through Fang Lair, right? And we didn't have to fight an iron golem for that. So we are just certainly truly overpowered. Just truly unstoppable. I mean, really, what could possibly stop us here? I mean, look, we have the key we need. We can open the door. Alright, let's go get that piece. Now, obviously, they're going to be throwing spiders at us, but that's nothing we can't handle. I mean, look, they can throw nothing but arachnids at us. Can you... Okay. Burn, touch. Can you please die? Why are you not dying? Thank you. Okay. So then we just go through here, and we kill more spiders. Get out of my way. Kill more spiders. And then we just open this door. Ah, crap. Yep. So you need 2 keys to open this door, which means we are not done, unfortunately. However, for this particular piece of the puzzle, we are done tonight. I went way too far in my recording, unfortunately, so we are just going to go ahead and just walk our happy little butts back to door number 2. So yeah. But I think in the next episode we will be done with Labyrinthian, and we can head into the next area, which will be the 3rd section of the Elder Scrolls 1 arena, as we continue the main story and gain access to powers unparalleled, and spiders abundant. Don't worry, I think they'll stop spawning spiders in the next dungeon. I think. Who knows? Maybe our poor arachnophobic friends will never know peace. I will never know peace, because as long as Uriel's septum remains captive, my spirit is captive. But enough of this, for I shall see you in part 17. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and have a great one. See you then.